Okay, first half just concluded. Absolute complete belt task by the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're very pleased about that here. However, late touchdown by Oregon. They're right at the end. Gotta mute this TV. And there's not much to say, really. 2 field goals. That is the most shocking part of the entire game so far, is that Ohio State's 2 for 2 on field goals. Jay Fielding just been reborn again. I tell you what, I was shocked he made both of those. I don't care how far away they are, how close they are. I was shocked. So that's the most stunning part of this entire thing. Obviously, Will Howard's already thrown for 273 touchdowns. Travion had that. He only has 2 carries. That's surprising, but he had that one really long run. What was it? That was like a 50-yarder or something like that. I can't even remember, but probably even longer, actually. We'll have to look at the touchdown stats to find out. Yeah, 66 yards, 66-yard run, so not a bad average right there. I'm not a math guy, but that's somewhere in the ballpark of averaging 35 yards a carry. That'll happen when you get a 66-yard touchdown, though. And obviously, Jeremiah Smith, what can you say? Dude's an absolute maniac. He's amazing. I am so thankful that guys cannot go pro after 1 year, because I'm very happy we get him back for 2 more years. Assuming no one outbids us, but that is that. Hard to say really much for Oregon. I'm not here just to sit here and dunk on them by any means. It's one of those things, man, when you get an avalanche of momentum for one team, especially when teams are this talented, what can you really say, to be honest with you? I mean, it's just they just got absolutely jumped on out of the gate. When you go touchdown, Jeremiah Smith had like that 45-yard catch for a touchdown, the little crossing route. I think Coach Day is probably the most impressive I've ever seen with scheming up crossing routes. He's amazing with that. So I will make this halftime report quick, because obviously I want to get back to the game, and we'll do a post-game review. I also want to talk a little bit about the Arizona State Boise State game, maybe even Penn State. Sorry. Arizona State, Texas, Boise State, Penn State game. Not much to say there. I'd love to hear what Desmond Howard's saying right about now. He's probably punching the air on the inside, but it is. Will Howard had that crucial QB sneak. Again, not really much to be said here. Just everything's working for Ohio State on offense. Then if you go over to Oregon, Dylan Gabriel, it's like they were saying on the broadcast, he just doesn't have anywhere to go. And we're actually getting pressure. I think we got 1 sack in the first half, if I'm not mistaken, which is more than we got the entire game we played against them last time. Oh, it's not going to show sacks. That's a bummer. It is what it is. Either way, nice late touchdown. If you're going to get back into this game, if you're Oregon, you're down, 26 at the half now? So, number one, you get the ball first at half. All of a sudden, you go get a touchdown. I don't know. I'm not a math guy. 26. So, what do you want? If you get 8, 16, 24, if you got 3 touchdowns, would you go for 2? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. Someone with a brain can figure that out. But you get the ball at half is all I'm trying to say. So if you go down and you score a touchdown, whether you kick the extra point, or you get 2, again, I'm not sure what you would elect to go for. People much smarter than me, that's above my pay grade. So they would obviously know what to do in that case. But then you get some momentum on your side. Then if you can stop Ohio State, force them to punt, all of a sudden, 2 touchdowns from Oregon and a punt from Ohio State out of the half, this is an entirely different ball game. So, at worst, that's 14 points, which puts us at 34-22. If that can be your third quarter, give or take a couple of points here and there, then who knows? So, by no stretch of the imagination is this game over. I hope we keep, just bombs over Baghdad on offense, but we'll see how it goes. So, pretty much it for the halftime report. Ohio State's defense is flying around. They're popping the pads. Really proud about that. I think I'll probably talk about, because I do want to get back to the just the halftime report in the game, watching it on TV. So I'll leave Arizona State, Texas, then I'll leave Boise State and Penn State for different videos. So that pretty much sums it up. Hopefully the Buckeyes can keep it going. We will do a check-in post-game, and we'll kind of figure it out from there. Obviously, no Sugar Bowl for us tonight, is that the Sugar Bowl? Whichever one is down in New Orleans, courtesy of the attacks overnight, or the whatever you want to call it. The terrorist attack is what I believe ESPN's been calling it. I haven't looked enough into it, but I understand kind of a little bit of the situation and what happened. So we will see. I'm going to try to call my boy, see if I can get him in here if he's around for a call at the half, see what he thinks about it, and then we'll go from there.
Call has been forwarded to voice.
It wasn't meant to be. He must be getting too shit-faced. I didn't go out and booze for this one because I'm so violently hungover from New Year's Eve festivities, so we will leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. If he happens to call me back, maybe I'll hit record again and we'll kind of go from there, but it is what it is. So, all right, y'all, enjoy the second half. Go Bucks. Hopefully we can keep it rolling, and I'll be nervous the entire second half, especially if Oregon comes out and gets a touchdown. This game, is lopsided as it feels and as lopsided as it's been. By no stretch of the imagination is it over, so we shall see. We shall see. All right, like I said, go Bucks, OH. Let's try to hold off the Ducks the rest of the way. All right, y'all. We'll see you after the game.